Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. This is Jacqueline George and welcome to my mediumship channel. So what I'm doing today again is another mediumship message, and I'm going to use a few different decks here. So it's going to be a different layout than what I normally do. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a row for the person that is bringing the message through. So I'll gain a little bit of information from them on who they are and a few aspects of their life. And then the next row is just going to be a message that they want to give to you. So I'm going to forego, the 3 rows or the 5 rows that I normally do for my mediumship message. So let's start out with this vibrational deck, and we'll see what it is that Spirit is bringing through for you right now. This could be something that you're going through right now, this type of energy, or it's an energy that possibly you need to work on, or an energy that is going to be coming to you. Okay, so one jumped out here, and this is arid wastelands. And what I get from that is kind of a sadness. It's like you kind of feel like maybe you're kind of in a dry patch right now. Like things really aren't moving forward for you. You're kind of in a stagnant type of energy, or maybe like a really negative type of energy. You don't see any growth for yourself. But as you can see in this picture, it's showing like a dry wasteland. But in the bottom of the picture here, it's showing that there is new growth. There's water, there's like a plant growing here. So it's almost like the seeds have been planted for something new for you that's coming through. And it's like you're going through a negative time, but it's like you're feeling that there is something brewing. Something is going to get better for you here. So with arid wastelands, yeah, you may feel a little bit negative, but there is some positive that's coming through this. So let's pull some cards on the person that's trying to come through to give you a message. So we'll get a little history on this person. Like who they were when they were here on Earth. Maybe some aspects of the job, or just the person themselves. So let's pull a card here. I'm really feeling that what's important to them is what's going to come through. All right, so the first card here is self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. So with self-love, I'm kind of feeling here that this person, they wanted to feel complete within themselves, but they couldn't make that step forward or something. What I'm getting is it's like they suppressed who they were to make other people happy. Kind of an example here is like someone who was into witchcraft. Okay. A lot of people feel that it is a very negative, very scary type of energy. But if you did a little bit of research on that, you would realize that it is a very earthy energy. It's dealing with herbs. It's dealing with mindfulness. Getting connection with Gaia, which is Mother Earth, and dealing with things very naturally, homeopath, that type of thing. So, but what I feel here is this person was, was or could have been dealing in, like, say, the area of witchcraft, and it scared a lot of people. They really felt that it was a negative type of energy. So the self-love that they felt for themselves was very low, because they took on the energies of all of the other people that were around them. And I feel here that they're telling you that self-love is something that's very important. You need that grounding. And they feel that they missed out on that. because they tried to help people, but it was like in secret. Okay, so self-love to them like means so much, and it's like they missed out on so much of themselves. So let's pull a card here from angels and ancestors. These cards are really jumping all over the place. So I'm feeling I have to pull 2 cards, and 2 jumped out. So Oracle is the first one. It says, wait for important information. So again, I'm kind of getting that witchy kind of vibe that's going on here. And with Oracle and waiting for important information, I feel like there is something that they are trying to send you. There's some type of information, something that you've been waiting for before you can progress any further. So there is some type of sign. I'm kind of feeling here, if you are into the tarot or oracle cards, there's a message in there for you. So whether it comes through in this message or whether you deal with the cards yourself, there is a message that they're trying to bring forth to you. And I'm feeling here that you look at this card and you see smoke and red, and there's a snake here. So if you're going to do a reading on yourself, and I'm feeling that if you see these 3 things in one of your cards, whatever's in that card is your message. Okay, so that could be something that you need to be aware of. So if there's smoke, if there's red, and if there's a snake in the cards that you're using, that message is something that they are trying to bring across for you. Okay, so let's pull this other card. An air guardian, shift your perception. When I think of air, I think of communication, intuition, ideas, thoughts, having to do with the mind. Okay, I'm feeling here free thinker. There's something. This person was very innovative. The way that they thought of things or came across was very new age at the time. And I want to say this is like up to 100 years ago. So this is like 70 to 100 years ago. This person, their thinking was like kind of out there, like people really like just whatever they said, it was like something that really pertained to today. So that like 50 or 70 or 100 years ago, people really thought, oh, no, that'll never come true. That'll never happen. I don't know how you can think in such a way. But this person was very, very forward thinking. And again, I'm getting that witchcrafty, Wicca kind of vibe that's going on here. The people that believed in this person like believed in them wholeheartedly, but I'm getting that it was like readings done in secret or readings done in a back room, or this is like they really didn't show it to anyone, because a lot of people really felt that it was a negative, scary, devilish, evil kind of energy. And it wasn't. It was actually quite the opposite. So let's pull another card here from Life Changes. And spiritual growth, yeah. If this is a message for you and it has to do with like the Wicca, the witchcraft, this is a spiritual connection. It has to do with spirit. It has to do with earth. grounding yourself, really feeling at one with spirit, really paying attention to who you are. So whoever this reading is for, um, what I'm getting is go with it. Continue on with this craft that you are working with. Um, just continue is what I'm feeling. There is the word embellish is coming to me, but it's more like it's not embellish as in like a scheme or anything of that nature. It's embellish, like make it interesting. Make it for the now. Make it for the people that are listening to you now. Make it pertinent to those people that are listening. Make it very understandable. Okay, so if this is something that is resonating with you, whatever it is that you are doing for your spiritual work, make it very understandable and clear for those that are listening, because they're going to get more out of it. Again, this person that we're talking about here was very much ahead of their time. So those that didn't understand, of course, thought that it was a negative, evil or devil type of energy, but it was something that they did not understand. But it was actually very spiritual and very earthy. Okay, so let's pull psychic heart. Okay, we had two jump out. So the first one here is a rebuild. If this was a regular tarot, this would be talking about the tower energy. So what I'm getting with this is, again, it's like what they tried to bring forth to the generation at that time needs to be rebuilt. It needs to be revamped. It needs to be brought into the modern age. It's not something that is scary. When you don't understand something, of course you're going to fear it. You're going to feel a little bit scared about it. But what I'm feeling here is they're trying to tell you that you can bring the same message through now, but put a different twist on it so that it's more understandable, and more people are going to feel better about it. The message that you're trying to bring forth is going to meet more people if you are able to bring it forth in a more understandable way. And the next card here is dreams coming true. So this could have something to do with dreams. It could be something to do with with a message coming through in your dreams. It could be that you are a dream interpreter. It's something to do with dreams. Okay. What I'm feeling here is they always dreamed of someone in their family, like in their lineage, that could bring this message forth in such a way that it would, gravitate to more people. Okay, and again, I'm feeling this witchy or tarot, spirituality type of energy that's trying to come through here. And I'm feeling that when they were in this situation, it had to be in a dark room, or it had to be, in secret, because there were so many people that believed that it was evil. And then when they heard about it, because it was, done in, the darkness of night or in this back room, it's like, oh, well, it has to be evil because they're not bringing it out into the light. And they didn't bring it out into the light because so many people believed that it was evil. So it was just kind of a vicious circle that was going on. So now I'll pull some cards on this second row, and this is going to be a message that they are trying to bring to you, okay? So they want you to be aware of this. So we'll pull the same cards, or the same deck, in the same order, and we'll see what message they are trying to bring forth to you. So something you need to pay attention to, something that you need to be aware of, something that you possibly need to be open to that you haven't been lately. So the first card here is Caregiver, and this is, we are with you. The Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you receive care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. With this card, what I'm getting is, especially if you read tarot or if you are in the situation of helping others in any type of caregiver role, what you're doing is from the heart, and this is a gift that is given to you from Spirit. What I feel here is, what this person is trying to tell you is, make sure that you are giving to yourself, because what you are doing for others takes a phenomenal amount of energy, and a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people just think, reading the cards or, looking after someone is just, your everyday thing. But they really don't realize how much energy that it takes to do this. So what I'm feeling here is, this person is someone that is related to you. So what I'm getting is like a grandmother, great-grandmother type of energy. It's a very loving, nurturing energy, and they're telling you that this is a gift that has been passed to you. It was given to you because you are able to work with it and help others, which gives you that caregiver quality. Okay, but you have to remember that you need to look after yourself and give yourself the care that you need to keep your batteries recharged so that you can continue on with this gift that you have. Okay, so not to say that you shouldn't listen to your friends or your other family members or whatnot, but what you are doing is using so much energy that you need to replenish that energy. So just don't forget that. Okay, with the next deck here, this is Angels and Ancestors. And this is a lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. So with this, I'm feeling that whatever situation that you are in, whether you are a caregiver or whether you are a teacher or whatever it is that you do, and it is for other people, you are in service to other people, enjoy what you do. You're going to reap the benefits of this, because what you give to others is actually, giving back to you. Okay? It's like you are able to teach a child, something on a specific subject, and it's like when they realize, when they come to terms of what it means that they have just learned, that is when you reap your reward. You have done what you've needed to do. When you are a caregiver looking after someone and they say thank you, you don't need a thank you, to continue on with what you're doing, because this is your calling. But when they, from their heart, when they say thank you for all that you do, that is your reward. That is your recognition for this gift that you have. And that is Spirit also telling you, this is your reward. This is what you live for. Okay? So the next card is the life changes. And that is family changes. So again, what I'm feeling is this person that is trying to send this message over to you is either a grandmother, great grandmother. It's a female energy that's coming through. Not to say that it's not a man, but the energy is very nurturing, and I feel that as a woman's energy. And what I'm getting here is family changes. So with that, I'm feeling that this gift that you have is definitely changing the persona of the job that you are in, or whatever your calling is. Okay. Again, if it was witchcraft or Wicca and anything like that, where people always thought that this was a negative or evil type of energy, the spin that you are putting on it is actually showing that it is more of an internal, spiritual, healthy learning process about self. And this is what it's talking about here. Family changes, like from the generations. You have made this change. You have brought more people into this spirituality. Not so much religion, like organized religion, but a spirituality of self and, you know, what is out there in the cosmos. Okay. So with our next deck, let me just set these ones aside here, just because I've got so many sitting here. All right, so we'll pull a card here from the Heart Oracle. And I believe this is a John Holland deck, so this is a very beautiful deck. So what message needs to be brought forth? Okay, and here we have just breathe. With this, I'm feeling that it has a lot to do with a meditation. This has a lot to do with the mind, your communication as well. This would be the Four of Swords, and again, swords is talking about intellect, thought, speech. It has to do with your throat chakra. So it's all in how you come across. It's all in how you say things. Say what you mean what you say, so that people don't take things out of context. Okay? What you are doing is a very healing thing for people. And when you can make that connection to certain people, the healing within them is going to be phenomenal. Okay? And what I'm feeling is this is healing for you as well. So a very important job that you're doing here. And I say job, but it's a gift. It's a gift that you have, that's been passed down to you, and it is up to you now to bring more people in so that they can understand. Okay, it's up to you to bring the clarity for these people, and healing as well. So I wish you guys all the best. I want you to have a great day. I'll see you next time.